Welcome to week 22 of Walking Across America.
We are over 2,700 miles deep into our journey across America, where we started walking all the way on the East Coast in Delaware.
And right now, we are in Spanish Fork, Utah, making our way to the border of the next state.
At the moment, we have a very intense next few days coming up. We are going to put up probably the most miles we ever had in the next 3 days because we have car support leaving us very shortly, and we will be back to the cart having to pack multiple days of water. And we got to push because although we are in a town right now, we are about to leave town and not really be in much civilization for the next 75 miles or so. So it's time for us to put up some numbers, to push hard, because we're gonna be on our own through the Utah desert.
We're starting off this hard stretch on a good note. The goal today is maybe 30 or more miles because we just want to put as many miles in while we don't have the cart.
This is where our route is taking us. It wants us to hop this chain and go on this abandoned road to nowhere. But this is where we gotta go, so we're gonna see where it leads and cross our fingers that we're not about to get lost. Be safe. See you in the Pacific.
See you in California, bro.
We just said bye to Sebastian, our car support. He had to leave a bit earlier than expected for some things out of his control. So no hard feelings there. He did a lot for us. We are now on our own with so much stuff. We have way too much shit to put in this cart. It's supposed to be like a 100-pound weight limit. I think we're gonna be way over it.
We've had great friends and family be with us this last big stretch of this walk. Being out here alone feels kind of weird, but I mean, we did the first half of this walk, just Philip and I. So we're no stranger to being out in the middle of nowhere alone, and we're gonna get it done by any means possible. Back out here, astronaut food. Haven't had it in a while, but tastes just as good as I remember because we did 29 miles today, and after all that walking, anything tastes good.
Yeah, we did a few less miles than we were hoping to, but it was just because the highway is coming up. We did not know where we're gonna camp. We don't have a ride tomorrow morning, so just pulled over on the side of the road here, crossing our fingers no one gives us trouble. Honestly, a pretty surreal moment. We are eating astronaut food in the middle of the street, in the middle of nowhere, Utah, completely on our own.
Another night in the tent. Only difference is between the start of the walk and this part of the walk is now we don't use the rain fly because there's no rain, so we can watch the stars while we sleep. Good morning from Tatooine.
In case you forgot, which is okay because we basically did too, this was how life used to be. We used to be pushing a baby stroller for the entire first half of the walk, basically pushing 100 pounds. That's how life was, and we're back to it right now. Not the most fun on a bit of a tight road, but we are determined. We're gonna do over 22 miles with ups and downs, pushing weight. And we have a very kind lady who is supposed to help us tonight, so praying she picks us up. Otherwise, we do not have water to survive, but we should be good.
Somebody reached out to us on Instagram. They live in Delta and they said they'd be willing to put us up for a night or two. Right now we're on some cement mill in the middle of nowhere. I think they're gonna meet us here. We did about 22 miles. We'll see where it goes from here. We haven't met them, haven't really talked to them, but they seem very nice. So I am out of things to say, so this sentence is over.
So we met Jody, who lives in the town of Delta. That was the town it was gonna take us 3 days on our own to get to. But because of her kindness, she picked us up, drove us into town, and even got us a hotel to stay in for not only tonight, but tomorrow night too. So instead of being in the hot ass sun with no supplies, we are living the high life thanks to her. And Oh my goodness, did she save our ass. We are so grateful.
Got dropped off at the cement plant. Thanks to Jody. We got to ride back out here. So now we got 26 miles today. Really big day. Doing a marathon through the desert on this highway to get back to the town of Delta, where we stayed last night and where I think we're gonna stay again tonight. So big day, hot day. Let's go. Mile 1.
Mile 2.
Mile 3.
Mile 4.
Mile 5.
This is mile 6.
Mile 7.
10 miles. 12.
Mile 13. Halfway. 15.
20-piece McNugget. Mile 22.
23.
24 miles.
20. I lost my bandana though, so.
26 miles complete, an entire marathon. And that is 77 miles in 3 days straight, going through deserts, going through 100 degrees. Because we are committed, we are dedicated every day. And we are going home.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a gainer.
We decided to take an off day today. Just done so many miles recently, as well as we have another stretch of no towns for a while, and we have no car support at the moment. So we figured to kind of better time ourselves with Drew's dad, who's coming this weekend, that we'll take an off day and then we'll hit the road back on our own for the next couple days. That way we only have like 2 days on our own rather than 3. So we don't have to carry as much water, don't have as much weight to carry and all that. So just enjoying the day, sitting at the pool and resting our legs.
If you guys are interested, I'm starting a feet finder. I'll be selling feet pics. Hit me up. Enjoyed our good, restful off day yesterday, but back on the road today, loading up the cart with a bunch of water and food and all that. And we're gonna be pushing this 20 miles today. This is all the water loaded up. It's like 20 extra pounds. And then we got 10 pounds each of water in our bag. So right now, got about 40 pounds of water.
We are leaving the town of Delta, which means, as the sign said, it is basically 75 miles to the next gas station. It's not even really much of a town. 75 miles to the next gas station, 150 miles to the next real town. This is gonna be the most desolate stretch of the entire walk across America. Some of the hottest, hardest couple of weeks, probably of our entire lives. But once we get past that, we will be arriving in our home state and we will be on the home stretch. But we got a lot of land in front of us and we're gonna push on and push forward, baby. We just walked 20 miles. It took us like 30 minutes to set up the tent because it's been really windy and there is a huge hole, which basically means what is the point of a tent? Best fix we got, duct tape.
It's like 2-3 p.m. right now, so the sun's gonna be out for a few more hours. So we throw this on to get any shade that we can.
We're currently in the middle of the desert and we have made us a delicious meal. We're starting off with our appetizer of freeze-dried beef stroganoff with noodles and mushroom cream sauce. You get your gallon of water from Dollar General, you cook it up on the grill, and then you have a delicious meal. Mine should be done. If you guys want to get a peep of this, that's how it is. But this is just what will tantalize us for what is the main course. Hot and spicy chicken ramen. So we will be having this as our entree, and then we should go to bed with a full stomach and do it all again tomorrow. One reality of living outdoors and living on the road is that, as you can probably tell, there are no bathrooms out here. It is just desert. And look, we eat a lot. We eat a lot of calories a day, and I gotta go. I gotta do what I gotta do. And there's nowhere to hide. Usually if I'm outside, at least I try and find like a tree, a little bit of cover. I am legit just about to find somewhere to squat, dig a hole, and that's that, and drop a load. But not my favorite part of it. I just wanted to keep it real with you guys. That is the reality of what we're doing. It is a part of the process. And hey, at least I have a beautiful sunset as I drop this deuce.
Spending the night in the tent, winding down. Gonna wake up early tomorrow. This week was filled with ups and downs, but made it here. Still 70 miles out till Nevada, but we're pushing west.
Wearing my sunglasses to protect from the flash, keep the rhodopsin in there so I can fall asleep and get a good night's rest for our 6 a.m. wake up to dodge the heat tomorrow. But we are in a pretty surreal spot in the middle of nowhere. But right now, this starts the most desolate stretch of the walk. It starts what is known as the loneliest highway in America. It is going to be wild. But that is the end of the week, and we'll see you next week.